Let's get right into it as usual. Spare no time, okay? Number 3 is going to be the hidden damage that you do when you're calling your kids either good or bad. Okay, parents, I'm going to ask you again, refrain from doing so. I have done it in the past, and as I start learning a lot more about psychology and realizing, why we do the things that we do. I think I grew up as okay, I don't have any major problems, but however, my parenting skill as I grew up with my dad is just being so strong and overpowering. And I think that's one of my faults of what I do as a parent, or the mistake I should say that I have made as a parent. And I know the parents out there, you can relate to me. Especially if you're from Jamaica, we're known to be a parent of being strong and shouting and, telling kids to do this, don't do that. And one other thing is that we would, say things to them that we don't realize that a kid brain develops different from it's different, and it's developing, and it's not going to be as an adult brain. So you have to be very careful what you say, what you do in front of a child, versus you're talking to your friend, or your spouse, or your husband. So, giving that good or bad name to any child is a no. Sorry, when I say good, you can say good, but not bad. So giving the good word to a child is always what you're going to want to do with a child. Giving them good criticism, you make sure that you don't even put a blame. When you're trying to criticize them for something for a child, you never put that blame on them. No blame. Though there's no blame, okay? You can't say there's no blame. I'm gonna blame you for that. You're the one. No, you have to know, treat it in a different light, to say, okay, you did this. So, at the end of the day, we can find another way to get this done, or there's another way that we can do this that we think it's going to be a little bit more productive, or, this would work better this way versus another way. And you kind of show them, the reason why this won't be that way versus one way. And if you're trying to get through to them in that particular time and it does not get through, please stop. Don't continue. Just wait until another day comes, and then you will try to redirect them again a different day. Sometimes in that specific time when it happens, you don't want to be pushing them and trying to tell them, oh, this is how this is supposed to go, or, vice versa. Don't do that. You have to make sure you're using positive words to them. They're always, smart. They're always intelligent. They're always going to do good in life. You see their future, and you see their future as being great, bright. They're going to have a great future. All that. You can't say, oh, you're not going to come out to be nothing. You're not going to do this. You're not going to do that. You're not going to. Parents, I beg you, you have heard parents said this before. If it's not you, you have heard parents said this before. Because I've heard parents tell their kids, oh, you're not going to do this, or you're not going to come out to this, and you're not going to come out to that. The words that coming out of your mouth telling to your child, it's going to tarnish them. It's going to traumatize them.